Tucker. 24-year-old reality show contestant Rachel Fredrickson stunned critics and fans this week when she revealed that she had dropped 155 pounds. That is a 60% drop from her initial weight before the show.
So is that safe at all? And what happens to someone when they slim down too much too fast? Let's talk to nutrition and fitness expert Lisa Lynn. Lisa, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So 155 pounds she dropped in 7 months. Now, you see her. Let's say she just walked in here. We didn't know she was on Biggest Loser. She looks pretty good to me.
Well,
is it too fast?
It's way too fast. And this is not my opinion. This is clinically speaking that your heart is a muscle and it gets affected. So what we're looking at on TV is anorexia, muscle wasting. And anorexia doesn't just mean I'm starving. It's a behavior pattern that takes you that far. And when you do that and you starve those muscles, you're starving the heart muscle. It's a muscle. Without adequate protein, you lose it.
That's why the coaches look so shocked.
They're flat. This is not what they're teaching her how to do. This is actually just as unhealthy as being overweight.
And when she left the show, she went home for 3.5 months, dropped another 45 pounds. But Lisa, isn't it healthier to be a little underweight than 155 pounds overweight?
Clinically speaking, it is not. She's under 18.5% body fat for her height, and that is underweight, which means you're not supplying the nutrients to feed the heart muscle, which, by the way, is the only muscle on her body that doesn't regenerate. So if you damage that tissue at this level. Second, she spent more time in the gym than she spent at work.
4 times a day she was working out.
Which isn't the worst story I've heard.
That's not more than
no,
work. That's, like
that's
4
what
hours.
she admits to, by the way. And I mean, to be driven by money like that, number one, you sell your soul to the devil. There's nothing healthy about that. Right. And I mean, the trainers too, the shockwave is, what kind of message are we sending to teenage America who thinks anorexia is beautiful? I want to ask your opinion as a man, what you think of that.
Of the way she looks?
Yeah.
I'm going to be very careful here.
Most men want bumps, right?
I think she looks a little underweight.
That's it.
But better than she looks.
Oh, totally. And in her
heavy.
defense, almost all those contestants gain weight. But I have a few tricks, by the way. She cut carbs out of her diet. There's nothing wrong with an apple carb to clip your you know, for those of you who are watching, go, I can't do that. I want to look like her. Eat an apple to suppress the appetite. Okay. Or how about white kidney bean extract is the only clinically researched white kidney bean extract that, should you eat this before a meal or take the supplement rather, has been shown to block 65% of the starch from being absorbed. So when you go cheat, and you will, by the way, that's normal to cheat on your diet, take this 30 minutes before and you blocked it. Or how about third, here's what I would have had her do 2 times a day. Drink a complete whey protein shake, fortified with lots of good protein to preserve that muscle tissue.
Hey, real quickly here, let's talk about at least one of the trainers that was shocked.
Right.
How about all 3, though?
Well,
they all were.
Right, but there was one that she worked with particularly. The trainer's name is Dolvit Quentz, and he says, Biggest Loser is a journey which has its ups and downs. Please try not to look at one slice of Rachel's journey and come to broad conclusions. Rachel's health is and always has been my main concern, and her journey to good health has not yet ended.
That's right, it hasn't. And in her defense, she will go home and probably put on 5 pounds that same day. But this kind of muscle wasting damages the metabolism, so in effect, that'll be a good thing.
And real quickly, she says she's the happiest she's ever been.
Yeah, well, you know what? Shedding that baggage, and by the way, I've been there, so I know what it feels like to have the pendulum too far to the left, and then it becomes a game. Oh, the number goes down. The healing starts now.
Lynn, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
You are so cute. And look at these beautiful nails. I'm going to take these vitamins so I can have nails like that.
It makes your hair and nails grow like weeds.
You look fantastic.
I can't wait to dive into some white bean extract later.
Dive right in.